Hi guys, Suzanne here with the Health and Fitness Project. It is Monday, so it is my check-in day. So what do I have to report for last week? Well, last week I went on vacation. And I actually went on vacation to Las Vegas. So if anyone's been to Vegas, they know how that can go. But the good news is I was only up a little tiny bit. I feel like I didn't maintain in the way I ate. I did probably overindulge a little bit. There was a nice bakery in our hotel, so it was calling my name, and I had a few sweets. I did not have any alcohol though, so that's not even on my radar anymore. My husband did have a few cocktails. We were there for his birthday. So it made me feel like I needed to have some sort of a fun thing. So I decided to have a few sweet treats while I was there as my fun thing, which I'm not sure exactly what that was about. Maybe it was the whole hubbub of being in Las Vegas and how it's just like so much fun and you just want to like indulge in everything. So I can say that I just indulged in a few pastries and a couple of nice dinners. Other than that, it was pretty good. Walked a lot. Didn't end up doing my meditation or my reading, unfortunately, so I was a little bummed about that because I thought I would probably be able to get that in, but I just had a vacation. So at first I was trying to beat myself up. Well, then of course it did continue into Saturday and Sunday, so it's been 5 days of not really being on the challenge. I did walk a lot, like I said, in the 2 days or the 2 or 3 days. I was pretty much there for 2 days all day. 2 days I walked a lot, so I got a lot of steps in those days. And then when we got home, we went to some more birthday celebrations, so it was kind of a lot of going out. So it was interesting to see how my mindset was on that. And at first I started to beat myself up and I'm like, man, you should have stayed completely to plan. What's wrong with you? Why didn't you? And then I thought, you know what would a thin person do? A thin person might have had a couple pastries while they were there, and a thin person probably would have had some cocktails if they drank. So vacation is vacation. I think trying to think you're going to be perfect on vacation is crazy. I think there's a time and place for eating healthy, and there's a time and place for having fun. And I'm really happy though that I didn't gain a big ton of weight. So, I mean, I think I was up maybe like a pound, which probably by tomorrow will be gone. So I think that the lesson there is that I'm probably at a stabilization point where I'm going to end up going down now if I was able to eat whatever I wanted while I was there. So I pretty much ate whatever I wanted, walked kind of a lot, had a lot of fun. So it was vacation week. Not vacation week. It was 3 days of vacation and 2 days of kind of getting back into it over the weekend and going out a couple times too for his birthday. So here we are on Monday, back at it, back, I don't want to say on plan, back eating healthier. Because if this is going to be a lifestyle, it can't be on plan, off plan, etc. So that's why it's like, okay, when you're on vacation, everybody eats whatever they want on vacation for the most part, right? Anyway, so that's what happened last week. That's my check-in on that. It did feel good to get back to us reading this morning, meditated this morning, walking Piper this morning, getting a little bit of movement in today. I did go shopping, get some healthier ideas, healthier foods in the house. I think I'm going to go to Costco today and get some more stuff. This week, I'm not really going to meal prep. I'm going to see how it goes, eating with the mindset of a naturally thin person. We'll see how it goes because I don't really have that mindset yet, but I'm going to act like it. I'm going to act as if. That's another chapter in my book, actually, act as if. Act as if you are already what you want to be. So I'm going to act as if I'm already a naturally thin person. And that is something that they teach in manifestation circles, which is a little bit about what my book is about. But basically, you act as if what you want to have. So I'm going to act as if I'm a naturally thin person this week. And what would a naturally thin person do? You know, they'd eat the junk, they'd have some cocktails, they'd have some fun in Las Vegas, and they'd come back and they'd probably crave something healthy today for breakfast. So today for breakfast, I had 2 eggs and some whole grain seeded bread and some avocado and a banana for my breakfast. So I didn't plan to eat that. I just looked in the refrigerator with the stuff that I had, and that's what I came up with. I'm trying to get in a protein, a carb, a fat, and a vegetable or a fruit with every meal. I had planned to have tomatoes with that, but the tomatoes I bought just yesterday were not good. So I don't know. That's a bummer. They were already like rotten. I guess I didn't really look at them. They were like these little tomatoes and they didn't look good. So that's what I had planned to have. But then I improvised and said, okay, we need to have some sort of vegetable or fruit. So I threw the banana in there. Which, yes, I could have maybe, I don't want to demonize. I'm not going to demonize bananas. I had a banana, whatever. And then onward, I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch because that's what a naturally thin person would do. They don't know what they're going to have for lunch. So I'm not sure, but I'm going to try and follow those rules that I just outlined with a protein, a vegetable, a carb, and a fat with each meal. And another thing I'm going to try is to loosely stick to half of a plate of vegetables, quarter plate of carbs, and a quarter plate of protein. So we'll see how that goes this week. It's a little bit different than the meal prep, but I need to really get into this mindset, and I'm going to act as if until I get there. So that's what's going on here this week. We'll be back at weighing in again next week, and hopefully we'll be down some pounds then. Okay, that's my quick check-in for this Monday, and I will see you all next week.